Hi, everybody. Welcome back. It's been quite the week. Ben was discharged from the hospital yesterday. Yay. It was quite a week, and I'm going to share with you how I dealt with things this past week. Ben was in the mental health ICU for most of the time during the week. And when he was at the beginning, the first, let's say, 4 or 5 days, he was angry with me. He hated me. It was my fault that he was there. He didn't own any of it. He thinks he would have been okay. But I'm telling you right now, I know I did the right thing. And that is one of the things that helped me get through this. He didn't want to hug me. He said he would never love me. And as a mom, and knowing Ben and how far we had come in our relationship and how good it really was, it hurt. It hurt deep. And I thought, okay, how am I going to deal with this? It is a hard one, but I did it. It was not easy. Number one, knew where it was coming from. I knew that he was still withdrawing. I knew that he had that in his system. I've detoxed him before. I know it takes a long time for that anger and for him to get to a point where he's clear. The one thing with addiction and mental illness, it is tough. And with addiction, you have to remember that your loved one is still there. It's the addiction talking. It hijacks the brain. I've seen it. I've lived it. And this anger was coming from the withdrawal. And, I talk to Ben about that now. It's like, you can't feed that addiction. You have to get past where you are now. Anyway, that's a whole nother video. So how did I handle it? How did I handle Ben's anger? Again, number one, I knew where it was coming from. And that really helped me. And number two, I knew I did the right thing. I have no regrets. And this is what would fuel an argument with him, is that I said, Ben, I know I did the right thing. I never lied to him. And I also didn't engage. I did not engage in his anger. I felt I would rather be effective than right. So when he'd start to get angry, I would just say, buddy, this is how I feel. You don't have to like it. And you don't have to like me right now. I'm okay with that, because I knew he was where he needed to be to get the help he needed to get through this. So that helped me get through it, is seeing where it comes from, not engaging, taking a lot of deep breaths and keeping my mental health. Like I've said to you in past, I'm all about self-care. I didn't have to go visit him every single day. I mean, I usually did, but I made sure I took care of myself. Do I need a nap? I mean, going through something like this is emotionally draining. You are tired and you need to take care of yourself. So I took naps. I'm not usually a napper, but I took naps during the day just to get myself refueled so that I could continue to help Ben in his recovery. The serenity prayer, accepting what I can't change, and only dealing with what I can change. Serenity prayer is huge. Knowing he was safe helped me. So that's how I got through it. Also, I felt I needed to do something to help Ben. And what I did was I continued to work behind the scenes. I did all those things, taking care of myself, knowing where it came from with Ben, knowing that he's going to come around, because I've seen him come around. Behind the scenes, I kept his support workers up to date. I kept notes. Here's my calendar. Here's all the notes that I took during his week-long stay. I would talk to the daytime nurse. I would talk to the nighttime nurse. I found out what meds he was on. I made sure that we had a meeting with the doctor at the beginning of the week with my concerns and his mental health, and making sure that he's on the right meds. And with the meds, I would, document his behavior. So the thing is, I do know the doctor from past experiences. So, she respected that Ben had a support group. The last meeting we had yesterday when he was discharged, I made sure to invite his support workers so we would have a plan. It is tough. It really is tough. It was not an easy week. And it's not going to be an easy week coming because he still needs to get his brain back to functioning the way it was before the trigger, before the relapse. And I talked to Ben. He's staying with me for the next couple days, well, till tomorrow or whatever, it doesn't matter. But I talked to him about the plan, and he met one of his support workers today. He's meeting one tomorrow. He's meeting another one on Monday. We are staying on top of him, but at the same time, we know it's his choice. We want to get him back to the mental state he was in before this. It is a long recovery. It is a lifetime recovery, but right now the focus is keeping Ben busy right now so that he doesn't start spiraling. He makes sure he takes his meds. He knows I'm there. I am going to support him through this, but I will not engage in the anger. He is loving me again. I mean, he doesn't tell me he loves me, but he lets me hug him. He is in a better place. He's out of the hospital, and we are going to continue this journey. So, what a week. I am taking care of myself. That is huge. I am resting when I can. I am doing what I can behind the scenes. I keep his support workers, in the know of what's going on. And I need to live with no regrets. I need to know that I'm doing everything I can while taking care of myself. And we just pray that every day he gets better and better. He knows of your support. He thanks you all. I thank you all. And let's keep that spirit to live. And remember, where there is breath, there is hope. I thank you all for your support. Take care. Have a great week. Thank you.